Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be the nearly personal reading for whenever you do hear this message. I'll start with the desires and fears spread. I'll also do the regular tarot reading. I'll give you an opportunity to ask questions. Then I'll pull one final oracle message from the universe has your back. So first with the desires and fears spread, the 10 of cups and 4 of wands along with the 4 of pentacles. So the first card is in the desires position. This is the 10 of cups. Now the 10 of cups in traditional tarot is that happiness. It's that happily ever after card. In this deck, this card is representing attachment. So feeling attached to a situation, I feel that you want there to be more closeness between yourself and either another person or yourself and a situation, wanting to be more close to a situation, because I feel that your desire is finding happiness within that situation if you can get a little bit closer to it. The 4 of wands in this situation, this represents the fear, and this is playfulness. This card is representing maybe whatever the situation that you're thinking about or dealing with, whether it's in business or romantic, that possibly you think somebody isn't taking you seriously. If this is a romantic situation, this could be that you started off as friends with benefits, or maybe even just friends and wanting to get closer to it, right? With this 10 of cups, but fearing that the other person is not taking you or viewing you in that way. As far as business goes, this could be that possibly somebody doesn't see the value that you can contribute. They're not taking you seriously. So I sense that there's some sort of steps that you need to take so that you can advocate for yourself and prove to them that you are capable, that you have valuable contributions, and that you can turn this fear into an opportunity instead. So the 4 of Pentacles here is in the lessons position. So I feel that with this card is actually representing like pleasure. It's also representing that whatever these steps that you're taking, that you're finding pleasure within these steps, within this growth that you are kind of instigating. So I feel that if it doesn't lead to the outcome that you expected, it is going to lead you to an outcome that you actually like, whatever that outcome is. So I'm going to move these aside. And let's see, we'll do the Celtic cross for these cards. Let's see what the current energies are telling us. So current energy, 7 of Pentacles, not a surprise. The Strength card is crossing, 6 of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Cups shows up twice from 2 separate decks. Then we have the 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups, and 7 of Swords. So the current energy here, 7 of Pentacles. This card represents working hard, right? Look how focused you are on these pentacles and all the work that you've done so far. So kind of admiring the progress that you've made already. This is current energy. So this is, you've already put in some work. I feel that you've already put in some work to prove you're serious about whatever this earlier situation is, whatever, whether it was related to love or business or finances, whatever you're focused on, that you've already done some work here, and now you're admiring that I feel like you're kind of taking a pause to see what you should do next, where your next direction should go, where you should be led to. So the strength card is in the crossing position. This is your challenge, right? This is inner strength to keep going. I feel that your tenacity is being tested right now. So how long can you go to continue doing all this work? When is enough going to be enough? And so this is you finding your line, setting boundaries so that you're not a doormat, basically, so that people are not taking advantage of you. I feel that this is you gaining your strength because you've already done this hard work. You're already admiring the things and the progress that you've made, and I feel that you don't want anybody else to jeopardize that. You don't want anybody to question you. I feel that this is you hiring your standards and really setting boundaries so that people don't cross that line. The Six of Pentacles, this is in the grounding position, so your motivating force, right? I feel that you contribute a lot to whatever situation you're dealing with, but that things might have been imbalanced before. And so I feel that this is you actually just giving, 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 while this one is taking, taking, taking. So I kind of feel that you've been generous with whatever, whether it's related to love, you've been very generous with that. If it's related to business, you've maybe taken on more than your fair share of the workload, trying to prove that you can get things done. But I feel that you might be overworked with this situation, right? So trying to even the scales so that things are not imbalanced any longer. See how they're slightly here imbalanced. And I feel that your motivation is to balance them completely. So there is a progression here, right? We have the 6 and then we also have the 7. So the progress is being made. In the recent past, the 6 of Wands, this card is representing, this is like the hero card. So it could be that this is somebody that inspired you to make these changes in your life, to that maybe somebody, I feel that if it's a love relationship, there was somebody who might have inspired you to higher your standards, to do more, to be more. And then I feel that you originally started it to impress them. That was initially. But then things changed and things shifted, and now I feel that you're doing it for yourself. So it might have started for the wrong reasons, but you're continuing on your efforts for the right reasons. You started it for somebody else, you're continuing it for yourself. So I feel that things kind of shifted, and you're gaining momentum as far as your self-confidence or self-image is concerned. Here, the 10 of Cups, this is the happiness card, right? Like we talked about earlier, this is happily ever after. So this is your like conscious goal, what you're aiming to have. And this is like to have it all, right? This is the house in the background, the happy family, lots of emotion, success, and love. I feel that this is what your goal is. Your ultimate goal is to have that happily ever after. I do sense that with the Queen of Cups here, and also with the Ten of Cups, that this could be related to a relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be, because it's not that case for everybody, but the Queen of Cups is in the immediate future, right? So this is, I just feel like, look, Cupid is here, here, here. So much emotions. I feel that this is something that you care very deeply for. And with the Queen, I feel like the Queen is at one of the highest levels. So I feel that you are obtaining that, and that is in your immediate future. I feel that all of this work, right? You have the 6, you have the 7, and then pushed into royalty, right? So this is your outcome. I feel like good things are happening for you. That's so nice. Your current position, your current energy is the Knight of Cups. So I feel that with this in your current energy and then this in your immediate future, I feel that you still have just another one more level, like you're almost there at your goal, that you've almost reached your goal to where you would be satisfied. This Knight of Cups could also represent communication, a message coming your way. I feel that it is something that you want to hear, that you've been possibly waiting to hear. Possibly an offer that somebody is finally acknowledging all of the hard work that you've dedicated to a situation, whether it is in love or in business. Somebody is going to acknowledge the efforts and the achievements and accomplishments that you've contributed. So this Ace of Swords then, and this is nice, in the this card is in the environment and influences position. This card is a new beginning. So I think everything you've worked hard for, like I said earlier, I do think that you initially started these changes in your life in the hopes of garnering somebody's attention, whether it was business or romance or whatever the situation was. I feel that your intentions were to garner somebody's attention. And then things shifted and you started making these changes, liked what you saw, continued the efforts to advance yourself. And I think now, because of that, you're having this new beginning, or almost like this position of you're on this journey where you can really make things happen for yourself. So the Five of Cups is in the hopes and fears. I think that there's still some hesitation because I get the sense that there's something changing here, but that you are maybe hesitant because you're fearful of change, of things changing, about when you start something new, like you have this new beginning with the Ace of Swords. When you start something new, it's kind of, are you going to be as successful as you were in your prior situation and your prior, if it was a job and you're starting something new, maybe you were the rock star, the guru, everybody went to you when they had a question or whatever. Now you're starting something new, so you kind of feel like a freshman rather than senior, right? So I'm getting the sense that you're worried about changes and how you are going to be perceived. So the Seven of Swords in the outcome position, this is, I feel that whatever fears or hesitations that you actually have, you are going to almost fake it till you make it. I feel that you are not going to let anybody else know how nervous you are, or how, I don't know what the right word is, that you don't really you want to appear confident to, whether it's the new boss or new colleagues or a new partner. You want to appear more confident than you actually feel. And I'm getting the sense that it's going to actually alter your state of mind to where you actually do become that confident. So wearing a mask because at first you're just unsure of these new changes and how it's going to affect your long-term goals, but I feel that your your confidence is growing, like we have here with the Strength card, right? It's not all the way up, but it's growing, and I feel that you're not going to let anybody else know how you actually feel until you start to feel more confident in the role. Then you might explain it like, "Oh, wow, I was really nervous." And then people will say something like, wow, you didn't seem that nervous at all, or you could have fooled me. You just seem so confident, or it's like that kind of situation. So let's separate these cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question on how you should move forward in a certain situation. So I'm separating the cards into the elements, which will talk about what kind of energy you should put into the situation that you're asking about. We'll also separate these into the planets. Excuse me, into the zodiac signs to see how you should move forward, and then the planets to talk about what your motivation is for asking the question that you're asking about. So let's see, you form your question. Try to avoid yes or no questions because those are too vague. We want to know like how you should move forward in, I don't know, love or romance or business, a partnership, whatever the situation is. Let's talk about it. So your motivation, Pluto, nice. Then how you should actually move forward with these zodiac cards. You should move forward like a Pisces. What would Pisces do? You don't have to be Pisces, but maybe channel your inner Pisces. And then what's the additional energy you should place into the situation? So, air. So, Pluto. This card is your motivation. Whatever question you have in your mind, whatever you're thinking about, however you want to move forward, it appears that your motivation is that you want to expand beyond confining mindsets. So I feel that you are an out of the box thinker, that possibly you want to do something new, something unexpected of you or what people expect of you. So wanting to do something different, something outside of the box. And that's what your motivation is. I feel like that could apply to if you are changing positions, like possibly if you were in, I don't know, banking, right? But then you want to transition into owning your own business in baking. So something like that, something that people don't expect for you to do. And if it's related to a relationship, it could be something as simple as exploring relationships outside of what people expect of you. So same sex couples, different religion couples, possibly you want to stay single and date around and not get married. Whatever your situation is, it's that you want to do something different than what people expect of you. So Pisces is how you should move forward in the situation that you're thinking about or asking about. And this card, I do like to think about what would Pisces do. And I feel that this card is like the I believe card. So I feel like this is you believing in yourself, really, like we talked about earlier with the strength card, that you're really creating this energy and this momentum about confidence and building that confidence and believing that you can make this possible, that you can make this happen, whatever situation that you have in mind, that you're believing that you can make this a successful venture or adventure for yourself. Now, Pisces is also a very affectionate, wise kind of energy. Possibly one thing I might caution in a Pisces energy is just not to let your emotions run the show. Have a nice balance of logic and emotion. So air card, this is what kind of additional energy that you should put into the situation. Now air is like the communication card, right? So I feel that this is opening the lines of communication, having honest conversations about people who affect your decision making. So if it is somebody that you are pursuing romantically, having those honest conversations about what you expect or want out of the relationship. And if it's in business, it's setting boundaries, what you can do, what you can't do, what you will do, what you won't do, having and setting those honest expectations, so that you're, I guess, under promising and over delivering. So I want to pull one final card from the Universe Has Your Back. Let's see what the overall message is for this spread. And oh, I pulled two cards. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. I'll put that there. And then my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So I wish you so much luck in your situation. Thanks for being here with me, and take care. Bye.